Hello there, Gemini. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon in Aquarius of August 2020. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's great to see all my Geminis out there. Welcome back to my new and returning subscribers. And if you have not yet joined, please do hit that subscribe button and join the Dragon family. Also, give it that dragon claw up by clicking that like button and let me know that you enjoyed this content. Gemini, we have a first few quick notes as always before we start. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with every single Gemini out there, so take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This is mostly going to correspond with Gemini's Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, so do check your personal chart placements to get even more out of this video and other videos as well. Also, this is going to be for all of our Gemini cross-watchers out there checking up on their Geminis. And if you're interested in a personal reading, would like any information on the card decks that I use in my readings, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all of those links and information are down below in the description box. So Gemini, let's talk. It is coming up on our Aquarius full moon. That's going to be with us on August 3rd at 11:58. Not 11:58, 11:59. Get that timing right. 11:59 a.m., 1 minute before noon. So that's when that will be with us. It's going to be a very, very dynamic full moon for you, Gemini, because that is part of your energy. It's in a fellow air sign of Aquarius, so it's going to be highlighting that universal ninth house of your chart. It's going to really reveal a lot of truths. A lot of things that have been maybe previously hidden, haven't been discussed, feelings that people have been keeping locked away. It's going to be very, very hard for them to keep them locked away any longer, because this Aquarius full moon is a culmination of the elements of truth, freedom, liberation, interconnectedness of all mankind and womankind. So yes, we will be feeling that on a big level. So Gemini, I'm going to be doing a past, present, future layout with some lunar oracle and tarot cards, and we're going to get into these messages about what you were bringing forward from this last lunar cycle, because these full moon to full moons last about 30 days or so. This particular last full moon was a lunar eclipse, so that one does last longer in its effect. So let's get into it. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, healers, please be with the Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign of Gemini as we do the reading for the full moon in Aquarius, August 2020. Bring clear, accurate messages forward for them and protect their energy as well as mine throughout their session. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Okay, so Gemini, first card we're getting for the immediate past position is the new moon of Virgo. A time to give rather than to take. So something's really being loosened up. Something's being released in this last 30-day cycle coming to a close. So it's been definitely a time to give, to release, to be very generous with others rather than, you know, taking in more energy or more resources for yourself. It's like you are giving the aid rather than receiving it right now. And so in the center, present energy, we have the fixed moon. Hold your vision. So this particular Aquarius moon, it is a fixed moon because, you know, Aquarius is a fixed sign. So this is really telling me that through this Aquarius full moon process, you will be holding your vision. You will be sticking to something that's very, very important to you. And whatever you've already committed to, you should probably really stay on it. Going into the immediate future, we have the full moon in Sagittarius, which is encouraging you to look at the bigger picture. And Sagittarius energy is your opposite. That is your polarity sign there, Gemini. So let's see what's coming up on top of this past, this new moon in Virgo energy. Let's see what clarifies that. Yeah, because, you know, this is, oh, yeah, this last 30-day cycle or so hasn't been the easiest for you, Gemini, with this wolf moon here, because to me this is about feeling kind of lonesome, feeling like you're out in the cold a little bit, really longing for the comfort and warmth of home, a family feeling sometimes. You know, it's just really wanting that. And it's been hard for you because you feel like instead of being able to bring stuff in and bring, you know, in the abundance, it's like you've been really kind of having to release and purge and detox instead. On top of your fixed moon sign, let's see what we get as a clarifier for the present energies here. Yeah, resistance. And Gemini, I am feeling resistance. There's something going on in your life that you're having a hard time releasing. This holding your vision, it's like you really don't want to turn whatever this is loose. I don't think you really have to, but there is this feeling like maybe that something's trying to take it away from you and you're really pushing against it. You're like, no, this is important to me. I don't want to lose this vision. I don't want to lose my original idea or thought for what I wanted this to be. Some things may need to be changed or altered, but essentially this is saying, hold fast to your vision, Gemini. Don't let go of what it is that's truly important to you, even when there's push and pull, even when there's, you know, the face of change coming. It's sort of like how, you know, see how the trees and everything are bursting up, and it's like you might resist that growth, but you can't stop it. And so there is growth around this. While you hold your vision and you work on it, it's like don't resist that there are, you know, maybe some detours, maybe some different ways that this growth will occur to get to where you want to go. Because look at the bigger picture. There is a bigger picture here, Gemini. There is a strong sense of, you know, maybe this route that you're on will take some different paths or some different detours, but really it's like that Sagittarius energy is very long reaching, very long ranging. It's also very lucky. It's also very good fortune. So to me, it's like even if you feel like you're kind of in a rock and a hard place right now, it's going to improve. You know, it's going to improve as this Aquarius full moon comes to fullness and starts to dissipate throughout this month. Yeah, because look at this waning gibbous. This to me is, again, it's about some kind of release, some kind of letting go. There's this energy of pleasure that comes around this. So it's like things will be more fulfilling than you think they might be, but just stay open to the possibilities. Sagittarius energy keeps a very open mind, Gemini, so don't be afraid to just say, you know what? My original plan can still hold. My original vision can still be in place, but I just may need to have, you know, a bigger world view of how this is going to happen, because the universe can work in strange and unusual ways. And, you know, it's just, it'll get us where we need to go. But sometimes we have to learn a few lessons along the way there. So let's get into some tarot. We're going to deepen these messages and just see what else comes up here for my Geminis. Wow, okay, so Gemini, very, very strong. I feel like you're moving rapidly away from this past energy of the last 30 days, because I don't think you've really enjoyed it a lot. I think it's been difficult. It's been a little bit lonely, a little bit isolated, and that's how it's been feeling for you. And so there's that Knight of Wands moving forward, very fiery, very dramatic fashion, right? Moving out of there with a lot of intensity and a lot of speed. So let's see what we've got clarifying him. Yes, and going, and it's interesting, Two of Wands on top of that. So it's new doors opening. That's really what you're moving towards. It's like you really are moving towards new beginnings, a fresh new start, really looking at, you know, all of your options and saying, where is it that I truly want to go next? Where is it that the world is taking me? And interesting, again, in the present energy of the Aquarius full moon, we have that Two of Wands again from the other deck, because I'm working with two different tarot decks to see which double up, and this one doubled up. So it's like you're really looking for the new beginning, the new doors opening. You've really worked hard at something and you're not going to give up on that, but you may need to find a new way of getting to where you're going. That's really, to me, what this is saying, because I feel that this is kind of an ingrained energy that's already been with you quite a bit. And it's not that you want to completely alter your course, but you're going to have to stay open to how you're getting there, Gemini. That's what this full moon is really bringing up and making you aware of. Yep, Six of Cups, and it could be something that you're very nostalgic about. It's like there's some element of your past, maybe someone from your past, maybe something even from as far back as childhood. Sometimes this is returning love. Sometimes this is something from, our home and family origins, just something that we feel sentimental and nostalgic about that was really sweet and beautiful and gave us a good feeling. And so, this is you saying, well, I don't know how to get to that, and that's what I really want. So maybe I have to try a different approach. Maybe I need to try door number 2 rather than door number 1 this time to get to that place. Take it as it resonates. But to me, the Aquarius full moon is always about revealing truth. It's about revealing, what it is that makes us authentically us and what really is important to us, no matter what other people say, right? Because there's a little bit of rebel. There's the rebel in Aquarius, right? And it really walks to the beat of its own drum. So this is saying, it's like, find what's true for you. Don't worry about what other people are saying. And on this immediate energy coming into the future, after we get out of that full moon in Aquarius, we do have that 7 of Pentacles sitting on top of the Sagittarius energy, the pleasure energy. This is like, have a plan. Start planting for the future. Start thinking about what are those long-ranging goals, because that 7 of Pentacles is all about the long-term effects, and it may take a while, right? It's like he's really sitting there like, when is this darn tree going to come back to life and start sprouting? He knows it's going to take a while, right? He knows there's going to be some patience involved, and it may not be the most fun waiting while he's waiting, but to me, again, keep your mind on the big picture. Aquarius energy is very much about the future and the big picture. So even if you have to, you might have to take a little break here, Gemini. You might have to take some rest, recovery, relaxation. Extra sleep is really important going into this future position, because you are doing a lot of work. But keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the big picture, because it's not just about right now, other than what you're doing in the now, even if it seems small, to get you to where you want to go, because it will come full circle. We do have the King of Swords on the bottom of the vice versa tarot, so that's some strong Aquarius energy. You're going to definitely be making some big decisions, and leadership options are coming up to you. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So to me, yet again, this is a new feeling energy of, planting new seeds, planting new ideas, especially when it comes to long-term success, stability, and potential business. So let's pull you an oracle card. I have these beautiful bird message cards, and to me, Aquarius is very air-oriented. You are a very strong air sign. And so let's get a message from the birds, which are all about our air element. Oh, I like it. Yes, Cactus Wren. I love him. And if you've ever been to the Southwest, if you've ever been to the desert, you may have encountered this little guy out there, especially like in Arizona, New Mexico, that little cactus wren, and they burrow into the sides of the cactus. And the message on here is turn enmity to your advantage, which really is all about turning what seems like a disadvantageous situation into your blessing, because the desert seems very dry and forbidding, and doesn't seem very good for a life. But the cactus wren uses that to his advantage, and he really is resourceful, and he makes use of everything in that environment to have quite the cozy home. So to me, Gemini, it's like this is turning to your advantage something that might seem difficult, something that seems like it takes a lot of tenacity, a lot of perseverance, but you can turn it to your own advantage. You can make this work out in your favor. Just stay patient, stay the course, and don't give up, and make sure to take plenty of naps. So, Gemini, hope you enjoy this Aquarius full moon, and I'll be seeing y'all again soon. Take care.